Hey guys, Andrew at AED Source. Today we're going to be talking about how to know if your AED is still working. So before we get into that, could you please like and subscribe to this channel, supporting us and also staying up to date with more informative content that we put out. AEDs are great life-saving tools when they work. But you know, there's a huge number of incidents around the country on a daily basis where somebody goes to grab an AED and it does not work because people haven't been checking it. And so, one, make sure that somebody in your organization, if you have an AED, is the designated person to check on that AED every month. That right there is going to eliminate half the problems. Once you've designated that person, what should they be checking for? It's really simple, actually. Every AED has some sort of an indicator on it. Some of them have a blinking light, and so you're looking for like a green blinking light. Some of them have a little message area, and it'll either say okay or it'll have a check mark. And then if it's not okay, it'll have an X, and usually too, if the indicator turns to a red light or the X or something indicating that something's wrong, then it will also usually emit a sound, usually. But those are things that you're looking for. The AEDs have self-checks that they do. Most manufacturers have it set up to do these checks sometimes on a daily basis, sometimes weekly, monthly, and sometimes all of the above. And every time it's doing a check, it's checking for different things. So the daily check might be checking for one list of things. The weekly check is checking for another list of things. But these checks are always going on, and if one of the systems that it's checking doesn't check out, that's when the indicator light or the indicator message will change. And so when you're going to check it, all you have to do is look for that indicator. There are programs out there that help with keeping on top of this stuff. Program management, AED program management is a really helpful thing. We recommend it for everybody. Anybody can go online and buy an AED, but you don't know when you buy an AED off of AED Source, there's nothing that lists out all of the all of the regulations that your state has. And so there usually are going to be regulations related to creating a protocol or an emergency action plan, making sure that you have physician oversight, a prescription for your AED, all of these things, right? Including also making sure that you have a log that shows that you've been checking your AED on a monthly basis. There's a lot of regulations. Sometimes it's hard to stay on top of all that, and that's why we always recommend just getting program management. It's a subscription, usually an annual subscription that you pay for, and then you can purchase it through us, and we handle all of the compliance stuff, plus making sure to send you guys reminders to check your AED on a monthly basis so that it doesn't, when you do need it, you know that it's in good working order. There's also things that you can buy called remote monitoring systems. And these actually are devices that sit inside the AED cabinet and can actually monitor your AED and make sure that it's in good working order. And the remote monitoring systems, the technologies for them work differently, but nonetheless, regardless of how they work, they literally can tell when the indicator on an AED changes from good to bad, and then it'll alert whoever the designated person is that something's gone wrong with the AED and that you need to go physically check on it. So if you're like, we don't want to have a person or keep on top of a person to be checking our AED for us, that's fine. You can buy these remote monitoring systems, automate the entire process, and these remote monitoring systems will also sync with your program management, and so it's a beautiful thing if you want to completely be hands-off with it and not have to worry about anything at all. All of this can be purchased and found on our website at AED Source. If you have any questions though about regulations or what to check for or how to maintain your AED, please go ahead and drop it in the comments below. We will be sure to respond to those. Hopefully this was helpful. Again, thanks for watching. This is Andrew at AED Source.